Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Babyface P, and today we are installing KNS Precision gas piston on... Pew pew pew! What was that? Anyways, I'll bring you on in and we'll get started on this project. Let's do it. So here's the piston out of my pew pew pew. Mine is a 69 Tula, and if you're wondering why I keep getting voiced over by myself, we're testing YouTube. That's all I can really say. You guys that watch a lot of YouTube probably understand censorship, and we're playing around with it. I'm playing around with it, so here's my piston. I do need to mention that this came from Brownells. Thank you, Brownells, for sending this out. This is something that I seriously have wanted to put in this particular toy for the better part of probably 3 years. My personal toy is, sitting around words here, no, hopping around words. My personal toy is a little overgassed, so I've helped some of it by putting a new spring in from Geisley. I think I got a Geisley spring for it, and that helped a little bit, but I've always wanted to try this, especially running it quiet, suppressed. Can I say that word? We'll find out. Anyway, so what we gotta do to get this installed, if you have a factory or an original piston like this, you're going to have a rivet here. It's actually riveted in on both sides and then ground down. You can see I already center punched it. We're gonna have to drill out the head of the rivet and then knock it out. So I'm gonna bring you guys over to the vise. I'm gonna clamp this in nice and tight, and where that center punch is, we're gonna run a small drill bit through it, see if we can kind of cut the head off of the rivet, drill it out, punch it out, and then install the new one. So let me reposition. I'll show you guys what we're up to. All right, I know it's dark. Hopefully you guys can kind of make out what I'm doing here. We're gonna run this drill bit on that center punch. Hopefully take out some of this rivet. Make sure I'm only getting the rivet. Looks like it's working. I'm gonna move to a slightly smaller bit, do a little bit further, and then see what we got. See if that'll work. I'm gonna try popping it out from here and see what we get. And I forgot to hit record, but it's nothing exciting. I took a hammer to the top of the rivet and popped it right out. Pretty easy. So just drill off that top. You can see, I'll bring it up to the camera so you guys can see. You can see, it's a little rivet. So we're good there. Back down we go. So what do we do from here? KNS does send a new roll pin. So when you open up your package, you'll get your KNS gas piston, and if I don't lose them, 2 new roll pins to put in. So you should just have to twist this off. I'm gonna put this in the vise real quick to get it off. There we go. It does have quite a bit of carbon on it because I do shoot this. Oop, had to cancel that one again too. It's so easy to just say words randomly. All right. New piston goes in. And we're gonna match up the holes if we can, hoping that it will work. You can see we're trying to line up the holes best I can, just about like that, unless I can get it a little bit tighter. Okay, see if that'll work. We will install our roll pin and reassemble our pew pew pew, and then we'll take it out to the range. Man, it is hot today in Florida. If you can see, I am glistening. All right, it goes over here. All right, and with it started in the vise, it should be now pretty easy to just tap through. Flushed up on both sides. Actually, that'll hold it. Got a little movement to it, but that should be good. We're gonna reinstall it in our pew pew pew, and then take it to the range, and we'll run this down. We'll until it stops working, run it forward a little bit more, and then we'll see how soft it shoots. So when I get to the range, I will put this back in it. I wanted to show the install here, but I will throw this back in to show you the recoil difference, or I'll try to show you the recoil difference. Anyways, let's get over there. All right, gentlemen, we're here. We have it ready. The piston is installed. So the process here is we are going to click it, basically. Looking down the barrel, it will be going counterclockwise. For you guys, it would be clockwise. So counterclockwise until it stops functioning, 5 at a time, 5 clicks at a time until it won't cycle. Once we do that, we click back 2 at a time until we get good, reliable cycling. And before we do that, actually, I'm going to show you basically fully closed like this. I'm going to take a slow-mo, see if I can show you how crazy the bolt is on this thing. It's kind of overgassed. We'll leave the dust cover off. I'll do a slow motion so you can see the bolt riding back and forth. And then we'll compare it to a slow-mo with it fully adjusted and see if there's any difference. But let's get started, see what we can do here. Let me grab our, you know the words, and we'll see if we get started. Alright, so we're gonna go 2 rounds at a time. We'll go 1 at a time, actually. Being that we have to take the bolt out every time. So bolt comes out, we're gonna adjust it 5 clicks back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure it still cycles. So we're trying to get it to not cycle any further. Bolt goes in and home, and I think I chambered the round. So I'll put it on safe because there is a round. We'll do this safer next time. I won't put the magazine in. We can get the top cover off. Doesn't hurt anything. Once I find my glasses. I'll be right back. Alright. Safety glasses engaged. Let's see what we got here with 5 off if it's lighter. Oh, safety off. Ah, still pretty heavy. Take it out. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In it goes. Forward. So we're now at 10. Still pretty hefty kick, and still working fine. Still, okay, so we didn't quite cycle enough. Notice we got the jam. So it didn't cycle, so now we gotta go ahead. Let's go back until we can get reliable cycling. Let's go 1, 2, forward. We're gonna do 2 rounds in the chamber. See if we can pick up that second round. Whew. I am dripping today. Good Lord, it's hot. Right. 2 rounds, see if we can pick up that second round. Nope, doesn't pick up that second round. And didn't eject. Okay. Go a couple more. Whew. Ejection. See if we picked up the next round. Good. All right. So I'm going to give it 1 more for good measure, and then we're going to do some testing. And we want to see. I want to see what it looks like in slow motion. If there's a noticeable difference. So let's put 5 rounds in and take it in front of the high speed, and let's see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll see you guys out there with the high-speed footage. And there you go. That's how you install and adjust your KNS gas piston. You can see, well, I don't know if you can see. We'll see from the high speed how it looks, but I can tell you, felt recoil, night and day difference. Absolute night and day difference. Before, it would make your teeth rattle a little bit. Now it's not 545, but it's a lot softer than it was. Most AKs are, guys, most AKs are way overgassed. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. If you want it to run in every condition, you just overgas the hell out of it. But this allows you to fine-tune it a little bit better, make it a little softer. Now when I run it suppressed, I can open the gas, maybe 5 or 10 clicks, make it a little better on the system. But anyways, there you go. Again, thank you, Brownells, for sending that my way. I've been wanting to do this for a long, long, long time. So if you guys like the AK stuff, the building, the installing, let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. YouTube does not like monetizing this sort of stuff, so if you want to help, you can. There is a Patreon link in the description. $1 a month helps. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. Let the truck, the motorcycle go by. If you want to, that would be really nice. But next up, we do have another video coming up. You guys are going to need to see a really cool optic, so let's get on that after this. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.